Good evening, everyone. I have here a bass from Squier. It's the model is Squier Sonic Prescision bass. And I've had this for a while, but it's been sitting inside the storage area of my house. I mean, the place that I live in. And normally I wouldn't do any videos about bass guitar. It's just that this thing is a bit funny and frustrating at the same time. Because, like I said before, it's been with me for a while and I haven't used it yet. And earlier I tried putting finish on the headstock, and I didn't use this before because it's really a nice bass. If you're a bassist, you probably know what this is. There's a lot of videos about this bass on the internet, so I'm not gonna go through details about that. But I just want to say it's a really good bass, and I was very happy when I got it. It came in like really nicely set up, and by that I mean it's even set up to my specs. I mean, what I mean by that is I got this bass a few months ago, wherein the string height or the string action is almost exactly to my preferred settings. Like for the low E, I have it on 50,000 of an inch on the 12th fret, and for the high G is or the first string is around 40 thousandths of an inch. So that's basically string height of all my guitars, my electric guitars. And I just really didn't have any time to use it, so it stayed inside the storage. And it's a nice bass. I mean, the neck feels really nice. I also had to repolish the fret wires earlier because it's been stuck inside, and had to clean up everything. Maybe rounded off the fretboard edge a bit, and then I put some finish on the headstock, because this comes without any finish at all on the neck. And so it's a really nice bass. I like the sound of it. I think the main reason why I didn't use it before is because the sound is too bright for me, and but I'm kind of liking it now. So yeah, I did some cleaning up, and I didn't notice before because it came set up really nicely, and I didn't have to do any adjustments when it came in. And when just a while ago, I found out that, I mean, I had no problems with it, but now I found out that the truss rod nut is stripped, and I use all of the, I have a set of wrenches here for all of my guitars, and I have a few from Squier. Most of these Squier, Asian Squiers, have the same size of wrenches for adjusting the truss rod nut. And so I tried everything and it doesn't work. I looked using a camera, and inside is I saw the nut was very stripped, and I don't know what happened. Maybe in the factory somebody tried using the wrong tool to adjust the nut. I'm just so glad that he managed to set up the guitar properly before the nut was completely stripped. I mean, I think I completely stripped the nut, the truss rod nut, because I used the usual thing that comes in with the guitar, the same size, and I tried turning, and it just slipped off, and I saw some I saw some dust on the nut, and so I immediately recognized that it was stripped. So I tried using a small camera to look inside the hole of the truss rod nut here, and I saw something. It was small. I think it was steel wool or something. Now it's gone, but later I'm gonna put on the recording of the video that I use, and the recording of the camera that I use. I'm gonna show you the inside of the nut, because right now I have no way of it's been so long, I have no way of returning this guitar, but I'm so happy that it's already set up like how I want it to be. It's just that I'm not going to be able to turn the truss rod anymore. And I only use bass guitar on the weekends. I play bass on the weekends. But anyway, let's go to the video. I'm gonna show you the inside of the nut, and we'll say goodbye after that. I think that's the end of the video after showing the inside of the nut here. And yeah, that's it. Just wanted to talk about this because I don't usually make videos about bass guitars, but this is really funny and frustrating at the same time. I'm just really glad that it's set up already and it's very usable. I still like it. It's just that I'm not going to be able to turn the truss rod anymore. So yeah, here's the video, and see you again on another one soon. Bye. Okay, so right now we're seeing the inside of the hole for the truss rod nut, and as you can see, there is something inside there, some kind of I think it looks like it's brass, but it's not. It is when I pulled it out, it was some type of, those steel wool, thick steel wool that you use for cleaning, polishing metal. It's a part of that. For me, I think it's that brass. It looks like it's a brass steel wool that you use to clean up solders. Solder guns. How do you say it in Asia? Because in Asia, some people say it's solder. In the US, it's solder, whatever. But it's a solder gun. You clean up. You use a brass wool to clean up solder gun, and it looks like it's a part of it. And as you can see there, At first, I thought this was the one that's causing the the, the wrench, and from here now it's already removed. I took it out with using. By the way, the camera I'm using is a small ear camera for cleaning, but I bought it specifically for guitar repairs because I really like having something that I can see smaller things with. So right now, so this is the nut. This is basically the nut. Oh, the I think I'm trying to reach into to that thing inside. Oh, I haven't removed it yet. Yeah, so I'm trying to reach it, and I couldn't remove it. I think I used the ear cleaner tip of the camera to remove it, so that I can take it out. And sorry for the. So now I'm trying to put the tip in. That's why it looks like this. And now the tip is there. I'm gonna use this to remove that thing in there. And at first I thought it was the one that is causing the problem where I cannot turn, because I thought it was stuck in there whenever I put in the wrench to adjust the truss rod nut. It just wouldn't go in because of that thing. So right now I'm trying to remove it using this ear cleaner. And as you can see, I'm trying to reach into that, because I think after seeing it with the camera, I tried to remove it using a long wrench for removing for adjusting. Now right now you can see that it's almost coming out. And it's really hard time removing it. It looks like it's brass wool, part of brass wool, but I don't know why it's there. And it's very hard to remove. But I managed to remove it after a while. Yeah, it's almost out. Sorry if this is taking a while, but it does look like it's brass, or I don't know. Is it brass, or I think it's brass. So I managed to remove it. It's out of the nut now. And I'm looking at it right now with my, so I'm gonna try and, there it is. And it looks like it's a part of the brass wool that you use when you, like I said before, clean a soldering iron. And now I'm looking back into gonna look back inside to see the nut again, and there's nothing there anymore, but it looks like the nut is already stripped, and it is really stripped. I mean, I cannot use any of the available wrenches that I have. So yeah, it's not gonna move anymore. So hopefully I don't get any problems with the bass guitar now. Here I'm trying to put in the correct wrench, and as you can see, it's already stripped. Cannot see it. So somebody from the factory, I don't know how he stripped the nut and still managed to set up the guitar. So I'm really glad that I've set up the guitar. I mean the guy set up the guitar before setting it out, because if then I'll probably be very unhappy right now. But it's a good thing that the bass has been set up, and because of that, I mean I have no choice anymore. I cannot send it back to the store. So just a warning to check your truss rod nut if it works when you buy a guitar. I buy guitars on impulse, so sometimes when I buy them, I put them in storage, or I just keep them for a while before before I do any modifications on them, and then I start using them. And in this case, I made a mistake of not checking the truss rod nut, because I've never had this problem before. Most of the time, if it's brand new, there should not be any problems like this. At least it's just the nut that's the problem. You can buy a tool for that, to remove the nut. There's always a way to remove the nut and replace it with a new one. So I don't think that's going to be a problem in the future, but hopefully I don't get any truss rod problems, like sudden movement, because right now the relief is also perfect. It's about the relief it's about 8/1000 of an inch. So it works, and I get no buzz. Feels nice. So I guess that's it for today's video. Just a warning: check your guitars before so that you can return them. Unfortunately for me, too confident about it, because this never happened to me. By the way, the guitar is very cheap. Can't remember how much I bought it, but I think it's second to the cheapest of the Squier range. So it plays really nice. So I think the money is worth it. It's just that the problem with the nut, which is replaceable in the future, as long as the truss rod doesn't move or do anything that could really make the guitar worse. So yeah, that's it, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.